Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, behind veils. Doing a bang-up job.
Throughout this series uncovering the case against Mohammed Hijab, we've peeled back layers of deception and lies, one disturbing revelation at a time. But today we step past the whispers and into the shadows, into the very scene where the crime was concealed. Stay tuned because what we're about to uncover is far more disturbing than you ever imagined.
It's pretty bad.
The grave has been dug, the lies were buried, and today, with our own hands, we unearth what they tried to conceal.
Sounds like he's talking about a zombie here. Hang on.
This is not a debate. This is not a refutation. It is not a discussion. This is an autopsy. An autopsy of a cover-up, of a calculated smear campaign, and a desperate bid to bury the truth just beneath the surface. And if you look closely, the soil is still unsettled. The body lies nearby.
Dude, I'm getting like every zombie movie I've ever seen in my life is like, you're just thinking about like zombies coming in. Anyway, sorry.
The body still warm, a moral and Islamic crime freshly committed, and we are standing just a few lengths away. Scattered before us are the blood-stained fragments of truth, voice notes, WhatsApp messages, threats, fabricated evidence, and even first-hand testimony of blackmail. And while we stand here dissecting the truth in broad daylight, we begin to hear shouting. Lo and behold, it's Mohammed Hijab and Ali Dawa yelling at the top of their lungs.
Look over there, everyone. There's a fire.
I swear, over there. It's a gigantic fire.
So you got the whole Ummah there, right? Looking at them, and there's a fire behind them about to consume them. The Ummah is about to be destroyed, and they're saying, look, there's a fire, everyone.
That would be my one criticism of this video is the little reenactments here. I don't know, but some people may like it. Some people, I can't say it's wrong because other people may love it. I don't know. It's something weird.
Yeah, that don't look anything like Ali Dawa.
Yeah, that doesn't look like Ali Dawa. And I'm just sitting here thinking, Salman, if you ever need someone to do an Ali Dawa impression, I'm your guy. You don't need AI, man. You don't need AI. Just give me the lines. Send me the lines. I'll read them and send them back to you. Look, it's a gigantic fire, isn't it? See? That was easy.
Much better.
See?
Both of them frantically trying to draw your attention away from the crime scene. But what they didn't realize is that they left behind a fresh trail of evidence.
A lot.
Brothers and sisters, do not fall for the misdirection. From day one, Mohammed Hijab and Ali Dawa have relied on theatrics, smoke and mirrors to deflect and divert.
What's funny is as he's talking about this, rely on smoke and mirrors to divert attention. So it's like they're using the same skills they used in Dawa. They use the same skills they learned for years of what makes you a successful Dawa clown in the Dawa community. Now they just use the same little tricks and so on, which keep in mind, the Dawa, what does it do? It's tricks meant for duping gullible people, not serious people who are doing serious investigations. Well, this is the same thing. Who's being duped by anything Ali Dawa and Mohammed Hijab are saying? People who are gullible and fall for anything their guy says. Every serious person who's watching this is like obvious what's going on. So anyway, let that be a lesson to you, Dawa guys. You think just because, these set of skills made you a successful Dawa guy, therefore you can use them in other things and learn your lesson from Mohammed Hijab and Ali Dawa. Make better choices, make better life choices and better methodology choices.
Your attention. But today, the smoke clears. And beneath the ashes lies another damning revelation. A continuation of Mohammed Hijab's deceit, a confirmation of Ali Dawa's collusion, and a reminder that no fire they set can burn away the truth. In the past few months, I gained access to a WhatsApp group being used to coordinate the planning and the strategizing discussions related to Mohammed Hijab's response.
Hang on. Do we know how this happened? Because he's saying he gained access. So that would mean two things. One, that would mean someone's leaking stuff to him. So someone in there, someone who's already in the group is saying, hey, I'm actually one of the guys who I actually think this is wrong and I'm going to leak it to you so you can expose him. Or it's just someone who maybe didn't like hijab all along and is like, oh, I'm in this group and I don't approve. Man, I don't like these guys. These guys are doing messed up stuff. So now's my chance. Or like he actually infiltrated. You know what I mean? Like, in other words, he's got this other account and is like, hey, I'm a Dawa guy too, and I'm interested in Dawa. Can I be part of your group? And they're like, sure, come on in. Now let's discuss our plans for ruining Sister Aisha's life. And he's like, screenshot. What?
So group is High Park Dawa. So people who are coming to High Park to Speaker's Corner or involved with people in Speaker's Corner. So it's not like specially set up as Mohammed Hijab's strategy team, but it is individuals runs by Hashim, individuals who are coming to Speaker's Corner. Okay, this is what we are going to do. We are going to ignore that person. We are not going to talk to that person. We are not going to give mic to that person, but also they discuss all other things. So I don't think he would easily get into the group because they had the Facebook as well. So I don't think he will easily get into the WhatsApp group. Probably he needs to know someone, and then they need to say, okay, this is that person.
Someone would have to be able to vouch for him to say, nope, this is a good guy. Let him into our group.
Yeah, but not in this name, because by that stage, like when you add someone in the group, everyone can see who you added. So people would respond. So he either used fake name that someone said, okay, let's take him, or someone is just simply getting him screenshots. Like I've got people who, in different groups, they just send me, oh, did you see there is a video come up? And then I see like who is in that group stuff. So it's very normal. But like mainly for people who come to Speaker's Corner or involved with Speaker's Corner. Therefore, I said I wouldn't be surprised if Ijaz, Farid, Adnan Rashid, Muhammad Ali, Saraj, Jack the Metaphysician, Hamza, all those people are in that group, because that's the kind of purpose of that group.
And this would be, guys, this would be really, really, really intimidating, because again, we don't know how he has access to this group, or how long he's had access to it, or how far back this group goes with all their stuff they've been saying. And so this would be kind of creepy if you're in this group, right? It's like, okay, we know this guy has some level of access to all these discussions we've been having where we're running our mouths and talking about all this stuff, but we kind of don't know we don't know exactly what he has access to. And put it this way, if he got access to all of that, what else does he have access to? Maybe he's a part of all our different groups, and this would be pretty, these guys are wetting their pants right now. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
They're all wetting their pants.
Someone says he has direct access to the group. I think that one of two things happened. Either way, someone in the group had a conscience and they said, this isn't right. I need to get him involved. So they either vouched for him under a fake name, said like, he's a behind the scene guy. He helps me out with stuff, something like that. Or they just gave him access to their login, right? Just gave him access to their password to the group. One or the other. But I got to imagine that group is in utter chaos now.
Can you imagine like right now, like them flipping out and trying to figure out who the...
Everyone.
Yeah, like, okay, is that guy really good? Maybe we should delete him. Who's the snake here, right? They're all probably like looking at one another. And I wouldn't completely rule out the possibility that it was a known name either, right? One of the big names who did
Hey, Hijab, maybe this Ali Dawa, buddy.
Yeah,
maybe this Ali Dawa. Maybe Ali Dawa, maybe he had second thoughts. And look what he's doing. Oh, hey, Mohammed Hijab. Maybe it's even, I tried to defend and protect Mohammed Hijab by lying for him. And what happened? He ended up exposing my mutawai from the Hajj. So now I was going to declare war on him. See, you're making enemies, buddy. In fact, I mean, seriously, as Thaddeus is pointing out, it could be a famous da'i who's just like, look at the damage. This guy's a freaking narcissist. I don't want to cross him directly because he'll do everything he can to destroy my life for telling the truth about him. So, but you know what? I'm gonna feed this information to someone else. Could totally be anyone on that list, including Ali Dawa. Everyone could be sick of this guy.
Do you remember when we were in Ohio or in California, in one of the mosques we went, soon after we got out of the mosque, someone received a text message that mosque they send a message to this big Muslim group within USA, telling people I was in their mosque.
Yeah, you're in there like disrupting things and so on.
Yeah, so that person had access to this Muslim WhatsApp group under the fake name. So that wouldn't be kind of surprising.
To the case we had brought forth against him. Despite having direct access to this group for some time, I decided to wait. But that wait is now over.
That is creepy, man. Anyone catch how sinister that one? Despite having access to this group for some time, I decided to wait and just let them keep running their mouths while I took screenshots. Salman.
Yeah, I'm guessing.
No, you're from a different religion, man, but we love you. What?
It was at least a month, right? Because it was kind of strange to us. We're like, why did he go silent after the video accusing Ali Dawa? And he didn't release anything for a full month. He must have had access to this group for at least a month, probably more. And he was just waiting to see if they would take the trap and expose themselves. And maybe they did, maybe they didn't. I have no idea what was said in that group, but I guarantee there is a lot of incriminating stuff. Even if it isn't on Ali Dawa's case or anything like that, I guarantee there's all kinds of embarrassing material in that group that someone can release at any time if he so chooses.
Yeah, so it's kind of a question like, is he going to focus on, is he just going to stick to the stuff that's relevant to this case, or because he obviously obviously has access to other stuff. Black Angel has an interesting theory here. She says, didn't Mojab make fun of Ali's tiny banana in that group? Maybe that's Ali's revenge. So yeah, it is true. Mohammed Hijab, as we're going to see, had some negative words for Ali Dawa's situation, and maybe that's what drove Ali Dawa to leak these messages. He's like, is you gonna talk to me like that I was gonna expose you, then you'll see. So that's where we're at in the Dawa scene.
This is the moment of truth that you've been waiting for. The details I'm about to share are from conversations that ensued in this WhatsApp group consisting of 75 du'at. 75 individuals that spread and invite people to Islam. Before I share these damning proofs of their engagement in lies, deception, collaborative planning, and collusion, I want everyone watching to solidify this important point. All of these discussions are happening in a chat, in a room of 75 du'at, many who are leaders, influencers, and wear a badge of religiosity on their sleeves. Of the 75 du'at, key individuals include Mohammed Hijab and Ali Dawa. In addition, there is Hashim from Speaker's Corner, the admin of the group, someone who runs a YouTube channel called Dawa Wise and is a colleague of both Mohammed Hijab and Ali Dawa. In addition, there is Muhammad Murad, who runs another YouTube channel called Deen Responds.
And it's interesting. So you got 75 Dawa guys on this list. He only names these 4, I think, unless it's one more. But I think he names these 4, and other names he's keeping quiet because he's giving them an opportunity before releasing the list. So he's actually taking steps to keep people's names off this list. But he's got the list. Maybe I have the list. Maybe I have the list right here. You don't know. You don't know what we got. Better come forward now while you got a chance. Funny.
Without further ado, let's dive right in. The messages you are about to see are from a WhatsApp group called HP Dawa, short for Hyde Park Dawa. As you can see, this group consists of 75 members. Let's take a look at what Mohammed Hijab had to say behind the curtains. Chapter 1. Deception and Lies. On April 8th, just 2 days after we published the case against Mohammed Hijab with respect to the secret marriage with Sister Aisha and the deception he engaged in, Hijab posts a message to the group stating,
In 1 hour, I will put up a response video to some serious allegations made.
To ensure he gains a favorable and positive sentiment with regards to the public's perception, he makes a request.
If everyone can positively comment on this video, I would appreciate it.
So in 1 hour, I will put up a response video to some serious allegations made. I went through this. I went through this last night, but as usual, not paying perfect attention. This is about his AI video.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the video that's going to be put on False Accusations UK.
The channel he has no connection to.
Correct.
Everyone pay attention. In 1 hour, I will put up a response video to some serious allegations. He's saying this about a video he put on a channel and then claimed the channel has nothing to do with him. And so the relevance here, I guess, is that all these Dawa guys know indisputably that he's lying, right? Even if they think he's telling the truth, and even if they don't trust Aisha and think she's insane or a liar or something like that, they know for the planning, hey, I'm making a fake channel. It's me. I'm doing it. I'm putting this stuff up, but I'm pretending it's from somewhere else. And they're all, ooh, good idea. You're so great, Mohammed Hijab. You're great at this, which means they're all fine with lying.
So under the logo of the WhatsApp group, it says HPD, High Park Dawa. Under it says family. So this is
Family.
Okay, this is the family, and what we are going to kind of observe is one of the things is Aisha is a Muslim woman. She's clearly not that part of the family. She's not part of the family, and also we will see how family members are coming together to destroy and plan to destroy another Muslim. I find that's like one of the most disturbing things. 75 men, I would be surprised if there is any woman there. 75 men are coming together against one woman. Okay, here's our plan. Let's put this plan in practice. Today, your Muslim sister. Don't be surprised if one of those people are having like hotel sex thing with some of other people's Muslim sister.
Yeah. So guys, this is Mohammed Hijab treats a woman worse than he would treat a prostitute. And then when she tries to warn other Muslim women that this is happening, Mohammed Hijab gets with his group of 75 da'is, several of them prominent da'is, probably every da'i that we hear from at Speaker's Corner, and he says, let's discredit this woman so I can get away with what I did, and we'll destroy her life in the process, maybe even end her life. Let's do that all to cover up what's going on, and they're all on board except for possibly the one person who got access for Salman.
Mm-hmm.
Come tell us more about your wonderful religion, Dawa guys. Come tell us more. We want to hear more. We're looking at this going, wow, how can we be exactly like this?
And then, just prior to releasing the video, he continues by saying,
The video will be a conclusive and clinical counterattack. It won't go on my main channel. I have made a channel with 0 subscribers.
Subhanallah, if there is nothing else that you take away from this video, at least take this one point home. He clearly states that the video he is releasing will not be on his own channel, and that he has made a channel with 0 subscribers, referring to False Accusations UK. If you didn't catch it the first time, listen again carefully.
It won't go on my main channel. I have made a channel with 0 subscribers.
Now I want you to hear exactly what was stated in the video that Hijab released.
This channel is not affiliated with Mohammed Hijab, nor are we based in the UK.
Everyone catching this? So his video says this video is not this channel's not affiliated with Mohammed Hijab, nor are we based in the UK. And the channel's like, what is it? Something.
False Accusations UK.
False Accusations UK, but it's not based in the UK. They tried to make it as far away from Mohammed Hijab, tried to make it as far away from himself as possible, and said it's not even in the UK, in spite of the fact that it's his channel, and he calls it False Accusations UK.
Mm-hmm.
And all these Dawa guys know that it's his channel, and they know that he's publicly claiming that it's not his channel and has no connection to him. And they're fine with it. They're fine
Well,
with
you
it.
are going to see some slight pushback from one of the members of the group, but maybe not like calling him out on his deception or anything like that.
I backed up a little because we want to make sure we get everyone gets this
Listen
point.
again carefully.
It won't go on my main channel. I have made a channel with 0 subscribers.
Now I want you to hear exactly what was stated in the video that Hijab released.
This channel is not affiliated with Mohammed Hijab, nor are we based in the UK. While it is true that in our initial video we reached out to Hijab, who provided us with key pieces of evidence that shaped our conclusions, this time there was no need to make any such request, because this time the evidence came directly to us.
So it's Hijab's video on a channel that he made, and then he posts a video saying, oh yeah, we had to contact Hijab to get a little information from him, but not now, not this time. And it's Hijab's channel and Hijab making the videos. This is nuts, man. And guess what? Oh, go ahead.
Do I remember correctly? This channel was set up almost a year ago.
It was sometime last year, yeah.
Yeah, so he knew
a year and a half.
Yeah, he's investing and waiting for that things to happen for over a year.
And here's what's creepy. I mean, even today. So one, none of these Dawa guys, again, especially with the possible exception of someone who leaked things and anyone who might say something, they generally don't have a problem with this deception. They don't have a problem with deceiving to destroy someone's life and so on. But even now, if you put all of this out there, all this information is now available. How many of Mohammed Hijab's fans are seriously bothered by this and are calling him out? Just understand. If they eventually do turn their backs on him, it won't be because they think there's a serious problem. It will just be, oh, he's become useless because now everyone just makes fun of him. If he can somehow pull through this and just keep destroying and humiliating the kuffar, they'll let all this stuff slide. They do not care.
Absolute lies. He openly admits in his own words that he created the channel. Then without hesitation, he lies to your face in public, claiming that the channel is not affiliated with him. So ask yourself, why use an anonymous AI narrator to deny affiliation? Why pretend this was some independent third party? And why, behind closed doors, in a private WhatsApp group of 75 du'at, does he plainly state that he made the channel and would be posting the video there and not on his main channel? Because the man is not just dishonest, he is a calculated, pathological liar, a wicked deceiver cloaked in the language of religiosity, and he is absolutely not to be trusted.
I did want to point out, I don't know why I try to help these guys, but it's something that I said. I was saying it about Andrew Tate because people wonder, how can Andrew Tate say in a video, this is what I'm doing. I'm doing this. How can he make an entire course on the lover boy method of sex trafficking, make an entire course, a PhD course on how to use the lover boy method to traffic women and get them to do porn? How can he do that? And then as soon as he's accused of it, turn right around and say, I've never done any of that stuff. Or it happened so long ago, even though you can actually look at when he was posting this stuff. Like, how can he lie in a way that it's so easy to expose the lie and he'll still do it? Why? What's going on there? Well, here's the thing. When you have a narcissist, so keep in mind, you're a narcissist. That's like Mohammed Hijab, Andrew Tate. These guys are narcissists. The universe revolves around them. Everything is just a tool to serve them, right? People are mere tools to serve them. Their religion, it's a mere tool to serve them. That's the world that's the universe they live in. They're at the center. Everything else is going around them, right? So people like that become manipulators. They get other people to do what they want. So you could actually go out and work for what you want and try and get it all yourself. Or if you're a good manipulator, you could get other people to do it for you and give you whatever you want. That's what they do. But here's the thing. Manipulators manipulate people, but the people they manipulate are, in a weird way, manipulating them back. And how they do this is their audience is constantly teaching them what they can get away with. Right. And so over time, these guys learn, hey, I say this. It's very easy to expose, but my fans believe me anyway. So I don't have to be careful. In other words, guys, you understand here? Someone like Andrew Tate, if he were to tell a lie and his fans were to jump on him and say, that's a lie, that's a lie, that's a lie, stop lying, that would teach him not to make his lie so obvious or, hopefully teach him not to lie. but it would at least teach him not to be completely obvious when he's lying. When he instead tells a lie and all his fans instantly accept it, that sort of programs him that he's untouchable, he can get away with anything. And so after years of this, after years of having your followers just mindlessly go along with anything you say, no matter how obvious it is that you're lying, after years of lying and then people telling you, yes, we love lies. Yes, lie to us all you want. We will never question anything you say. This programs the manipulator to think he can get away with anything. And so they just end up not being careful. And the result is what you see from Andrew Tate, blurts out all these things that allow people who are not his gullible followers to see what a liar he is. And the same thing with Mohammed Hijab here. Look how sloppy he's being with all this. Like, it's all over the internet now. It's all over the place right now. And why? Because his fans convinced him that he can get away with anything, and therefore he doesn't need to be careful. He can be sloppy when he's lying. And now it's catching up with him. Fun times.
From the start, he planned to avoid facing the allegations head-on. He used an anonymous channel. He hid behind a cryptic AI avatar. He built an entire smokescreen just so he could dodge the direct challenge put forth by Sister Aisha and escape having to take an oath. Because he knew the moment he was under oath, the lies would unravel, his web of deceit would collapse. Yet even with all this careful plotting, with burner phones, disappearing messages, anonymous wakil and witnesses on Zoom with no faces, no names, Sister Aisha paying for the hotels, all while slithering in and out wearing a mask. Even with all of this, something still haunted him. Deep down, he knew evidence could surface, witnesses might speak, the truth might claw its way out. And now it has. We've already shown you self-incriminating evidence, but this admission in a group of 75 duat is another nail in the coffin. Hijab confesses to creating the channel, then publishes a video using an AI narrator referring to himself in third person. Why? To deceive you, to manipulate those who still give him the benefit of the doubt, to mislead his blind followers who have been conditioned to accept his every word without scrutiny. Let this be clear. The False Accusations UK channel wasn't made in reaction to the public expose. It was created in November of 2023.
Yeah, so that's what you were talking about when this channel was made, right? So
Yeah, that's after kind of things are messing up with Aisha. He's like setting up his channel. And he said something. He said, Aisha is the one who is paying for the hotel. Did I get that right? I thought
Yeah, he did say that.
I thought Mohammed Hijab was gonna pay. Now I feel much worse for Aisha because not only she's free, she's also paying man to turn up the hotel in a mask, and then like that, she's paying him. Like that's
I think he's providing the money. I think the hotel is in her name. I think he doesn't want the hotel in.
Oh
his
yeah,
name.
so it's just saying.
So he's having her book the hotel.
Keep his name off of it, so there's no paper trail. And then he shows up in a mask because this 6'8" dude is going to be completely unrecognizable to everyone.
Yeah, okay. And then he's got to go. Wait, if she booked the hotel, he's going to have to walk up to the desk and be like, "Can you direct me to Aisha's hotel room?" Right, wearing a mask when he comes up to the desk. I mean, it's just like pure comedy, except that it's real. This is apparently what he actually did.
Yeah, but it's just crazy. Like this is what he thinks is gonna keep this from coming back on him. I'll throw up in a mask. Oh, I'll make a channel called False Accusations in case she ever reports any of this, and I'll just wait with my channel so that if she ever says anything, I'll say, oh. Hey, there was something interesting there that I wasn't thinking about, but publicly he's acting like this doesn't bother him at all. He's not even concerned. I'm ignoring this because it's so ludicrous, and that's kind of why he wants to go false accusations and put everything on this channel to make it look like other people are responding, but he's above all this and he's too strong and he's not concerned about these lies against him. Meanwhile, he's clearly in panic mode the entire time. He's been in panic mode since 2023, planning this thing. That's why he came up with this, Elon Musk is about to frame me for, for, some, for some scandal. And then, 2 days later, he comes out and says, oh, Elon is about to frame me for Elon Musk is about to frame me for some scandal. And then, 2 days later, he comes out and says, oh, Elon is about to frame me for some scandal. And then, 2 days later, he comes out and says, oh, Elon is about to frame me for some scandal. And then, 2 days later, he comes out and says, oh, Elon is about to frame me for some scandal. And then, 2 days later, he comes out and says, oh, Elon is about to frame me for some scandal. And then, 2 days later, he comes out and says, oh, Elon is about to frame me for some scandal. And then, 2 days later, he comes out and says, oh, Elon is about to frame me for some scandal. And then, 2 days later, he comes out and says, oh, Elon is about to frame me for some scandal. And then, 2 days later, he comes out and says, oh, Elon is about to frame me for some scandal. And then, 2 days later, he comes out and says, oh, Elon is about to frame me for some scandal he's got this group of 75 Dawa guys, and he's coordinating them behind the scenes how to deal with this one woman. This is pathetic. So he's in full-fledged panic mode, freaking out, doing everything he can, taking up all his time behind the scenes, and then acting like, oh, this is nothing to me. You sniveling coward. You can't even face her like a man. Anyway, sorry about that, Hudson.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Well, he's using hijab to cover his face anyway. So if you think about it, like I think you've got pretty good heart. So we are all assuming he set up this channel for Aisha. Maybe there are other Aisha or lots of other things he's expecting to come forward. So this is the gentleman who is apparently pretty strong and traveling all around the world. You know, like how difficult that is for a Muslim man. Like maybe someone from Japan, maybe someone from like Asia, or someone from different part of the world is kind of planning to come out for something, and then he decides to set up the channel.
Yeah, so he could have had this ready for almost anything. Like it could be, oh man, I've had 75 mutta wives. I need to be careful because one of them might come and expose me. It might even have been thinking, there's a 1% probability that one of my mutta wives would come forward and try to expose me. But if I've had 100 mutta wives, then the chances are that one of them is going to come forward and expose me. Therefore, I will use my tactical genius plan and make a channel and then tell people that it's my channel, but pretend it's not my channel. No one will ever get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, that's a really good point, because I am 100% certain that, this isn't the second time. We know for sure it's not the first time, right? Because that was revealed, but I'm sure it's not the second time. The word mishar literally means travelers. So traveler's wife, i.e. you take a new wife when you go into another town, because, Muslim men, they can't possibly go without sex for a week while they're away from home or something. They got to take a wife.
Yeah.
So, who knows how many victims he has. And then you got all these other da'is doing the same thing, at least many of them doing the same thing. There could be literally hundreds of women that this Dawa gang group has covered up their relationships with. And they've done similar tactics. Maybe some were a little more honest, right? Maybe some of the women were willing, but nonetheless, taking advantage of women. Even if the women are voluntarily doing it, still taking advantage of their power imbalance and setting this up. I'm sure there was other women who didn't agree to it, didn't like it, but they managed to keep them silent with intimidation. This is not the first time Mohammed Hijab did this, and his buddies are doing the same thing.
Yeah, and so the vast majority of women, if something like this happened to them, are not going to go out and expose it, because they don't want all the Dawa guys coming at them and like trying to destroy their lives and so on. So the fact that someone actually came forward and was successful in exposing him means, tons behind the scenes. But keep in mind, if he thinks it's perfectly acceptable to lie to a woman, yes, I'm going to spend my life with you. I'll spend my life with you. Just marry me. And then, we married, we had sex. Now I can tell you I don't have any plans about honoring what I said.
Mm-hmm. And I actually,
think about that. If he thinks that's fine, so who knows how many women he's done this to, as you already pointed out, but who knows how many women he's done this to? But think about it. If you can lie and say, and then have sex with a woman and then say, hey, actually, I'm just using you for sex. You're just my hotel wife. And that's all you're ever going to be to me. Well, there's two possibilities. Either woman says, okay, I'll be your hotel wife, in which case he wins. He has a woman just for sex. Or she says no and divorces him, and okay, bye. I already had sex with you, and now I could go. Now I could go do that to another woman, and I can have sex with every woman in the ummah this way.
We are thinking of all of his wives are in UK. If he's got a wife in, let's say, Somalia, so that woman, like Aisha, is one of Aisha's advantages, she's involved with the Dawa world. So she's got access to Salman. She's got access to internet and Dawa world in UK or around the world. But someone from Somalia, oh, you traveled. I'm just like thinking it is possible. Okay. I'm not accusing. I'm just like talking from my observations. So if you think about it, he traveled to Somalia, let's say, to do training, and then he married with a girl over there. I will be coming to Somalia twice a year. You are my wife when I come. So pay like $100, £100 to her. She will have very, very comfortable life. Your visit twice a year. Same for women in Pakistan. Same for women in different part of the world. Aisha has advantage because she's in UK. She's got access to certain things, and she's upset by what happened. In Muslim world, this is shame and honor culture. So you wouldn't come out and then say, oh, this is what my husband is doing to me. You just shut up.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And a minor point, but I just actually remembered something important from Sheikh Tarane's testimony. He said that Hijab was having the witnesses of the wedding. So the only two other people or three maybe who knew about the situation, he was having them send money to Aisha. So actually, not only was he not paying for the hotel of his own money, he wasn't even sending the money. He was having one of his friends send the money to her to pay for the hotel, so that he was twice removed from having his name on a hotel room, because he was terrified that the staff of the hotel might figure out that who he is and tell on him or something, as if that's like even a normal concern of people, that the hotel staff is going to say, yeah, that guy was here the other day. So Hijab took many, many brilliant steps to cover up his tracks. So how's it working out for you, Mohammed Hijab? Working out well? Is this going the way you anticipated, Mohammed Hijab? Is it worth it? All right, back to Salman here.
Long before any videos that went live, and shortly after things escalated between him and Sister Aisha after a deception-laced marriage, he began collecting dirt, plotting responses, building a backup channel, just in case she ever had the courage to go public. And now she has. And every step he took to prepare for that moment has come back to expose him.
It sure has.
He tried to dodge future accountability, but despite him trying to carefully tread a trail without tracks, he slipped. And this group of 75 du'at, they witnessed it. If you shift to the bottom of this same message, you will see another member of this group comment.
But its commenting on the channel soon after release would mean the Dawa brothers knew the person who created the video.
Hey, everyone catching this? I would call that comment. Mohammed Hijab is a terrible. He thinks he's a brilliant tactician because he's a narcissist. He's not. He's extremely sloppy and stupid, and the worst tactician I've ever seen in my entire life. He comes up with these plans, like, guys, if you don't know what I'm talking about, like, again, with the, someone's about to say some stuff about me and expose me for my secret hotel was, you know what I'll do? I'll say it's Elon Musk using his billions of dollars to come at me and frame me for something. I'll tell my followers that, okay, that is so insanely idiotic that you wonder how anyone could ever take a person that stupid seriously. And yet he's the hero. He's the hero of the Ummah. But look here. So what's he saying? He's got a channel. He already said it. A channel with 0 subscribers. He's starting off brand new channel, and it's supposedly some anonymous person who's posting this. And then he tells all these guys, all these 75 popular Dawa guys, hey, as soon as I post it, everyone rush in there and comment and start sharing it and stuff like that. And they're like, wouldn't that make it obvious that this was planned behind the scenes? If this video on this brand new channel with 0 subscribers, and we all just can coincidentally watch it right when it comes out and then start sharing it and commenting on it, won't that be obvious? I mean, as obvious as anything can possibly be that this is part of the plan behind the scenes. That's the first thing I would think. Hijab, it never crosses his mind. But to one of the other guys, he has that basic level of common sense. Dude, if you want to make it look like this thing is just anonymous, it should look like we just randomly pick up on it over time, not we're all there right at the beginning. That makes it obvious to anyone who's not a complete moron that this was all planned. Do you want it to look planned? It seems like you would not want it to look planned. So maybe don't do it this way. Got one person with common sense there.
Yeah, exactly. So I said that they push back slightly, and this is them pushing back. Not to say that there's something wrong with this, not to say that, you know, maybe you should like actually speak in your own voice or anything like that. No, they're pushing back to say maybe we shouldn't comment right away.
Hey, Hijab, we're trying to help you deceive people, Hijab, but people are going to see through the deception the way you're doing it. So maybe we make the deception a little better by doing it this way. And he goes, no one will catch on. I'm too smart. Idiot. Oh my goodness.
Implying you.
Even within the group, one of the members warns that engaging too quickly with the video might expose the truth, that Hijab himself was behind the channel all along. It was a subtle but serious cautionary message to Mohammed Hijab. Bro, your fingerprints are all over it. This wasn't just a one-off comment. It highlights the coordinated effort to hide Hijab's involvement and deceive the public. Just a few hours later, Hijab posts a video in the group. A member compliments it, calling it solid. Hijab responds,
If they retaliate, we have more.
In other words, he wasn't just responding, he was preparing for war. A calculated strategy, ready to drop follow-up attacks if anyone dared to speak the truth. Soon after, Mojab responds,
AI voice just makes the situation look even shadier.
It does, doesn't it? Wait, is that the same guy who pointed out the other thing? Because we know there's one guy who...
The other one was just some random guy. He wasn't identified, but so Murad here is Dean responds.
Okay, that's Murad. So he's... They don't seem extremely sharp. It's just like basic level of common sense. And yet they have significantly more common sense than Hijab. That should tell everyone something.
Even his own circle recognized how suspicious it all looked. But instead of addressing the concern, Hijab laughs, mocking it, dismissing it. By now, the deceit is undeniable. Hijab deliberately misled his followers and the public through a calculated campaign of misdirection and dishonesty. But there's another name that keeps surfacing, one that cannot be ignored, Ali Dawa. In previous videos, we've already exposed his lies, his deflection, and even his use of fabricated screenshots. And when caught, what does he do? He says nothing, hoping the dust will settle, hoping people will forget. But today, his role in this entire scheme becomes even more obvious. Shortly after the comments above, Hijab posts a poll in the group.
Guys, do you think I should put the scandal refutation video on my main channel, or should I wait?
Let's take a look at the results.
So you've got the worst tactician of all time asking a group of other horrible tacticians, what should I do? It's funny because now it's kind of hindsight, but we see how all of this plotting and planning just blew up right in their faces. Wow, Allah brags about being the best of plotters, but
yeah, these guys aren't. But it's actually perhaps worse than you even realize, David, because he's actually already posted the video on the other channel. So he thinks, I'm pretty sure this is what Mohammed Hijab thinks, that he can just post it on his main channel and say, look at this video that someone else made about me. Because
I really like this random video that some anonymous person has posted. So I think I'll put it on my channel to get more attention to this random person's video. Wow. Hey, Salman did make an important point there right before this, where he said Ali Dawa said all this stuff, and when it was all exposed as lies and fabricating evidence and stuff like that, he just ignores it, moves on. It's like, isn't that amazing that you can lie to you can flat out lie to your entire community, all your fans, and so on, and then when your lie is exposed, you just keep going. Who cares? Welcome to Dawa.
Results. Yes had 0 votes, while there were 12 votes suggesting no, Hijab should wait. Now here's where it gets quite revealing. One of those 12 votes telling Hijab not to publish the video on his own channel came from none other than his sidekick, his enabler, his loyal attack dog, Adi Dawa.
No. Wait.
This speaks volumes. It confirms that Adi Dawa knew exactly what.
What's that?
There are 75 people in the group. Only 12 people respond to question. And all these 12 people seem to say no.
Yep. So 100% of the people who replied are smarter than Mohammed Hijab.
It's not only they're smarter than Mohammed Hijab, but like, where is the rest of the one? Or like,
well, a lot of people are probably like, I don't know. It's kind of a coin flip. Like you could, and that would help get more views to it, but maybe not, because then it would kind of make it look like it's you, which it is, and we all know it. These are the guys, ladies and gentlemen. They tell you to follow their wonderful religion so you could be like them.
Was happening, that Hijab was behind the video, that the channel wasn't independent, and that the public was being deceived by design. And if anyone still had doubts about Adi Dawa's awareness of this deception, let's look at what happened next. A telling exchange between Murad, Hijab, and Adi Dawa that shatters any remaining excuses.
Whatever point you want to make, Mohammed Hijab, I think it's best to keep it off the main channel. Mohammed Hijab, I no longer think you should remain silent. You should publish a video. Apus made a vid on it and has 100,000 views in 13 hours.
Good job, AP.
He already published video. It's just not on his channel.
He knew. He was...
Oh, yeah. He already posted the video. It's just not on his channel. So everyone knows that's Mohammed Hijab behind the scenes. Publicly, he's telling everyone, including his fans, nothing, no connection to me. Good job. Good job.
In on it. After Hijab already admitted to creating the anonymity-based channel, Adi Dawa clearly states,
he already published video. It's just not on his channel.
Let that burn into your memory.